Hey everyone, welcome to these videos. I'm here behind many books to make me look impressive. The purpose of these videos, I'm going to explain things to you. I'm going to balance between explaining enough things so you're not scratching your heads wondering what Zechariah is talking about, but not explaining so much that I'm just preaching another sermon to you and I take away your chance to wrestle with what God's saying to us in the book of Zechariah. So big question of the book, will God return? Zechariah's generation was waiting for a reversal. Israel's enemies had the upper hand and had taken them into exile for 70 years, and God had promised to bring them back and to turn the tables, so Israel would get peace and prosperity and her oppressors would be cast down, and now they're back. But instead of a reversal, they're looking at their failed harvests, shattered city, destroyed temple, and they're asking, where's God in all of this? Has God returned with us? Now let me tell you, the first half of Zechariah is written in apocalyptic genre. The Bible's got all sorts of genres: narrative, poems, biographies, letters, and apocalyptic. Three things to know about apocalyptic. It's not something we're very familiar with. The purpose of apocalyptic is not to confuse us, but to reveal truth. It's actually a Greek word that means reveal or revelation. So God gave these visions to Zechariah not to confuse us, but to reveal truth to ancient Israel and to us Christians. They had a clear meaning for Zechariah and for Israel, and we have to work out what that is. Second thing to know about apocalyptic, the way truth is revealed is through signs and symbols. That's what's unique about apocalyptic. You're meant to ask, what do those signs and symbols mean? Third thing, other main feature of apocalyptic is that the physical and the spiritual realms intersect. So Zechariah gets all these visions of things that are happening in the heavenly spiritual realms, and he sees things from God's perspective, and he learns how that impacts what's happening on earth. One more piece of overview, let me tell you about some of the main characters. In the first 6 chapters, Zechariah gets these visions, and there's 5 main characters in these visions, but even across the whole book, you've got Zechariah, he's the prophet, obviously, who's given the visions. You've got Zerubbabel, he's the governor of Israel. He's as close as you get to a king. Third, you got Joshua, he's the high priest. He's crucial because without a high priest, you can't have sacrifices in the temple, and so you can't have God living among them. Then you got the different groups of people, the people of Israel, who are mostly passive in the first half of the book, and the nations, who are kind of threatening. And then last of all, number 5, you've got God and the angels and the other beings that God sends to Zechariah to explain and promise things. So there you go, there's a bit of overview to Zechariah. It's going to be good. Come watch the next video.